Hi guys. Did I scare you? Boo. Let's get closer. Okay. Yeah, that's a good spot. Actually, let me get cozy. Cover up. Ooh. Okay. So today, what I want to share is what my monthly bills, or the bills, whatever, how would you say that? Because it's only been 1 month for January. The monthly budget? No. I guess my basic bills. Okay, so the goal is to live off of $1,000 or less every month. Have I accomplished that? Maybe, maybe not. It's just because we just got this house and we got it in December. So December, January, like end of December. So this month is kind of wonky as far as like the actual bills. But I'm going to be sharing monthly at like the end of the month or beginning of the month. Once I have all my bills sent to me, I will be sharing how much I spent. And I'm just talking about like utilities, trash, sewer, water, electric, gas, home insurance, how much I put of gas in the van insurance, things like that. Not just, I went on a vacation and I went on a shopping spree or Walmart hauls. So I'm just talking about like bare bones utilities, what it costs to live in this house. Now, of course, if I want to do traveling or I want to purchase a birthday gift for a family member, a friend, or whatever it may be, miscellaneous, I'm gonna have to write that down. I didn't write no miscellaneous. So anyway, I'm just gonna show you what I have here, share with you what I have right here, and then probably add miscellaneous to it after I show you. So anyhow, let me get a close-up so you guys can see. Okay, this is for January 2023, my basic monthly bills. So for food, you guys already saw I spent $50 a week, so that's $200 for the month of January, which I went over a few dollars in some instances, and then some like a week or two I was like right under. But anyhow, I put that at $200 because I basically spent $200 for that month of January. By the way, today is February 1st, so that's why I'm doing this. And then cell phone, I have Mint Mobile, so that one is $15. And at one point in the future, I may upgrade to something else because I want unlimited data. It's getting annoying having to make these videos and then having to go drive somewhere. Start the car, let that warm up, go drive somewhere, mainly Walmart or the library. I don't want to take that extra step and expense, because if I'm using extra gas to go and upload daily pretty much, then I might as well get something where I have unlimited data, right? But anyhow, so cell phone with Mint Mobile is $15, and so I may upgrade unlimited data on my cell phone, or we just might look for home internet, which I've been looking around. I think T-Mobile has $55, and if you do the auto pay, then it'll be like $50. So we might try that and see if the reception is good here or not. And I know it's one of those that you just like plug it in, and then I guess it activates the device and you get the Wi-Fi. So typically with that, you can go wherever and then just plug it in, travel with it. Kind of like a hotspot. Like they used to sell those little square looking devices, a hotspot. That's what I'm thinking it is. I don't know for sure, but we might look into that in the future. Okay. Now, I nicknamed it the City Utilities because this company is in the actual city. The other utilities, it's more online. So the water, trash, and sewer is like a whole combination. And that one was $80, like 79 and some change. So we got a bill for $80. So that's what I have right there. The electric ended up being $185, which is a little high. But if you think about it, I have 4 space heaters. These right here, these puppies. And they do a great job, you guys. I have 4 of them. And I only keep it to 60 degrees. So that's why you always see me wearing jackets. And even with that, it was still $185. Which of course the water heater is electric. And I need to figure out where the dial thing is to turn it down, because you turn the hot water on and it like gets to the point almost instantly where it feels like it's gonna burn your hands off. So I need to figure that one out, and then put some kind of like some kind of blanket thing that they have for the water heater. So all that, you know, will eventually reduce our bill. But because it's wintertime is always high. And that's just what it is when you're using space heaters. Let me take a coffee break. I have a wall furnace, as you guys may have seen. It is over here. There it is. But I haven't been able to get the thing to kick on. So the pilot lights, the gas is going through obviously, but there's something going on where I can't get it to kick on and off. And there's a thermostat right here. So I'm assuming there's something, maybe some wire or something connected from the thermostat to the actual wall furnace there that is maybe not connected correctly, or something's going on. But I haven't fixed that. I haven't had somebody come out and look. So that's on the to-do list, and it's not a rush or a priority for me. It is what it is. I was used to the space heaters anyway with that other little house, so it doesn't bother me. It may save me a little bit, but I don't know. I would possibly still have to use the space heaters in the rooms, because this wall furnace will only heat like what it is in front of it. It's not like central heat and air, you know? So we may still have to use them, the space heaters in the rooms. I don't know, but we'll see in the future. So that's, like I said, that's on my to-do list, to have somebody come out and check on that and fix it or do whatever. I may have to replace it and get one of those other gas furnace burner things. I don't know, but I just haven't bothered. Okay, let's see. So speaking of the gas, the natural gas for the house, I haven't got a bill yet. So I just have a question mark right there. I don't know what that's going to be. But basically, all we've been doing is cooking. The stove is what has the natural gas, and then that heater for the furnace. So that should be really low, hopefully, right? Because these utility companies, they like to charge you if it's not local. If it's a company from whatever other state, they'll charge you what you use plus a delivery fee. So it's almost like a double fee, which that's really annoying. But there's not much of a choice, you guys. Even if I had solar, like there's hardly any sun for winter. It's really cold. You would have to have like a combination of solar and like a wind turbine, wind generator thing. I don't know. And then as far as home insurance, I put 95, but it's a bit less than that. It's closer to 90 than $95 a month. And I get a $2,000 deductible for just the regular stuff. If the house were to completely go kaput, they'll pay, I believe it's up to $141,000 to rebuild this house. That's what they say would cost today to build this as it is. And then I have like a 2% or 10% or something like that, which ended up being a little bit over $2,000 for wind and hail damage, which hopefully I never have to use that, but we are in a tornado alley area. So there's a lot of wind and there's a lot of hail, as you guys saw previously in a previous video. We had the teeniest little bit of hail, or sleet, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I think it's hail. And so those are my deductibles. I know I'm going to have to look around and see if I could get a better deal with a different company, but I have USAA. And sometimes they are a little bit pricier, but I really love them. And I've had them for well over 20 years as far as banking with them and having different like car insurance through them, all that stuff. So, you know, I may have to shop around, but for now, that's what I have. Okay, now home maintenance. I really haven't done anything. I haven't repaired anything. I haven't fixed anything. I haven't had to mow or have to do anything like that. So as far as home maintenance, I just have another question mark right there because I really haven't done anything. Like the wall furnace, I didn't call the heating and air people to come and fix anything, look at anything, so I didn't spend the money. Now comes spring and summer, I'm gonna be buying a mower, getting extra gas, a gas can, all that stuff. So it's gonna add up closer to spring, summertime. But as far as January, I didn't really spend anything. Let's see. Okay, now van insurance. I pay about $30 a month and I have liability. No full coverage, nothing like that. I have liability, just like the basic stuff that Oklahoma requires. That's all that I really put. And I don't really drive that much, or I don't really drive too far anyway. Everything is like a few minutes away. You know, the city is big enough for me and it has everything that I need, but it's not very far to get all around here. So that's really nice. So that's why I always keep it, like I tell them I only drive maybe 4,000 to 5,000 a year of miles, unless I'm on on a road trip, and then, you know, that can double. But I don't say that. I just tell them I drive about 4,000 miles a year. So, and now as far as like the gas for the van, I put $50, and I don't think it was even that much really. I topped it off twice, and the first time was just a smidge over $20, and the second time was a little bit less than 20. And I still have like almost half a tank, well over a quarter of a tank. I still have almost half a tank from the last time I filled it. I don't even remember the last time I filled up, but like I said, I don't really drive too far. So, oh, and over here, I think gas right now is like $2.92 or something like that. So it's under $3, so it's pretty cheap. So that's why that helps too. I remember in California, it was like almost $90, 80 something dollars to top it off. And I still had a little bit of gas too. So that's a big difference, you guys. Huge difference. I'm gonna have to add miscellaneous to this, but the total so far was $655. So $655 is what my bare bones monthly bills are. And okay, let's get real. I'm gonna add miscellaneous. And I'm gonna put $100 for that because it just popped in my head where I have like the vehicle tags and registration yearly, or I might need to get a couple more jeans eventually, or I mean I might need to buy shoes soon, like another pair of tennis shoes, or you know, whatever it may be. My makeup or more hair care, shampoo, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna put miscellaneous $100 for that, and that can just vary, you know, whatever I need, I'll have an extra $100 allocated to that. So that is $755. That's my bare bones monthly bills. So my goal, I don't know if I mentioned that already, my goal is to be able to live off $1,000 or less every month. That way I can put as much as I can into savings, build back up my emergency fund because that's pretty well gone because, you know, our road trip we did, getting the house, blah 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 blah, getting stuff that we need initially, like, you know, the couch, the dining table, different furniture, the appliances, curtains, you know, things like that, plus, you know, the purchase of the house. So, you know, I'm not including all that initial cost because that's not the purpose of the video. It's, I want to see every month if I can live off $1,000 or less. And from the looks of it, I'm making that happen. So I'm very pleased with that. I will show you next month what it cost for February, which today, February 1st. So that's that, you guys. I say cheers. Oh, that's good. All right, y'all. If you want to share what your monthly budget is, you can write that down in the comments below. And, oh, I forgot property taxes. So property taxes is a little bit over $300, but for the whole year, not monthly, for the whole year. I know some of you pay $500-600 or more monthly just for property taxes. Oh no. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, if you guys want to share how much you guys spend, what your monthly bills are, what your goals are, what you would like to spend, or what you are spending, you know, just write it down below in the comments, and you know, we can kind of compare peaches to apples to cherries. I don't know, because it's location, right? So every state, every city, county, all that stuff is just, it's gonna vary. But you know, I do get curious because I know California is outrageous, or property taxes, and that's ridiculous. And then there's people like me that pay, I mean, a little bit over 300, not under 300, a little bit over 300 for the whole year. So that's amazing. That little house we had before, we would pay $112 a year. So that was even better, you know, that was even better. I was hoping I was gonna get something close to that, maybe 200 something, but I think they showed me, my real estate agent showed me paperwork that it was like 320 something a year, something like that. But I won't know for sure until the end of the year when they send out the bill, pretty much. So November, December time, they'll send out a bill, and then I'll know for sure, and then I'll share it. But for for the exact numbers, right? But for now, it's just some of it is just a guesstimation. Some of it fluctuates. Like my gas and my food will be fluctuating. The electric, you know, that'll fluctuate. Once it comes to summertime, then I'll be putting some window units. Then you add to the home maintenance, you know, just you have to buy different things. But usually the electricity is way cheaper for a window unit as far as like the monthly cost versus the space heater, which is crazy to me, but that's what it is. But anyhow, you guys, thanks for watching. And yeah, this is my monthly bills right here. So yeah, I'm happy. Bye guys. Thanks so much for watching Dia's Frugal Life. I'm Dia, and if you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe for more future videos.